Good morning. We're brought to you by JBS Farms soaps and things. And here's some things. These are bath fizzies, and you can either put them at the bottom of the shower and have them fizz down there, or you can put them in your tub, just like a bath bomb. But the neat thing about this is there's 3 to a package, so it lasts you longer. It still weighs a little over 5 ounces, like a bath bomb that I make. This one is, well, who is this guy? Ravish. And it's a dupe for something in Lush. And it'll say what when you go to my Etsy site. It's pink and white, and then there's just a light dusting on the top of Body Safe glitter, which I think they all need because it's just beautiful. This one is Lemon Drop, and it's orange and yellow. They're in what's called a mooncake press, and look at the beautiful designs you can make. This one is Movie Star, another Lush dupe. If you think, like, oh, it's a rock star. Oh, maybe it's a movie star. But anyway, it's blue and white with some Body Safe glitter on. So, beautiful mooncakes, and I got some more mooncake presses, and so I'm going to do some more designs, and they're going to be bigger, and they can be square. Anyway, it's such fun. Fun or more fun, right? Let's go for more fun. I went for more fun. I went down to Bellevue with my girlfriend, and we went to Bellevue Square, and we had our hair cut while we were in the Kirkland, Juanita area. And let's go back to Bellevue Square. Guess who I visited? Well, you know, I don't shop, I try not to shop drugstore unless I'm getting like L'Oreal Voluminous or something that nobody's going to tell, but I don't, you know. But I feel so fancy and good when I use one of these, so I budget and I finally get one. But the other fun thing is you can get samples, and so I got some foundation samples, and one of the ladies said, well, if you do this foundation, you have to do this primer, so let me give you a sample. And so I'm going to do that in my next video. I'm going to apply so we can see how the Armani fabric foundation goes. Then I had my list, almost double-sided, because I had some more numbers over here I wanted to check out. And that was the gloss, I don't know if it's glossimer, it must be, on Chanel, and they've come out with a new formula. It's not as sticky. One time I had a bee stuck to my lip. This was last week. I was walking down to the pond. Anyway. I don't know if it was a bee, but it buzzed, and it felt weird, and I couldn't get it off, and he couldn't get off. But eventually. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so I had my Chanel list, and one of the things was another gloss besides that melted honey and excitation. That's kind of a gold gloss that you put on top of stuff. The other was bitter orange. Well, they couldn't find it, and then they go, oh look, it's in a sample, so they gave it to me. But it's a nice bright color, and on the Pinterest or wherever I saw it, it was a nice bright, or, you know, dark. It had some pigment to it, so I'm going to try that. Anytime I hear something goes for 2 things, I'm a sucker to get it. And this is Corrector Perfection long-lasting concealer, and she gave me number 31 Beige Rose. She used it for an eye primer, and then she said, oh, you can also use it for a corrector or a concealer. So of course, and look, it's kind of like the NARS guy. I don't know who came out with it first, but anyway, there's the fun part. And it is I'm going to go ahead and take it out because I'm going to use it in my next video. It's a wand, and then you just, you know, use it like you would for an eye primer or a concealer. So that's such fun. And because it's so much fun, you have to put it back in its pretty little shiny glossy box. I tried on the iQuad, probably starts out to say, but I can't remember the beginning of the word, but the end of it was elegant, and it was all golds, which was gorgeous. And she put it on this eye, because I said, let's do one eye one way and another eye the other way. And it was so pale. I mean, up here it was really pretty, but when I went like this, I could hardly see it. But people are more subtle than I am. Anyway, so she did that eye. Then she did this eye in the Candeur Et Experience. And that means, because I looked it up, they didn't know what Candeur meant, but it means innocence and experience. So this came out last fall or something, so you know me, I gotta wait and see if it's gonna work, and then I'll buy it. But it comes in the pretty case, as you know. And then, well, let's keep you know this one. it's all matte, and I haven't ever seen an all matte Chanel quad. And I kept thinking about it and thinking about it, you know, and of course you're afraid of the red, but she made me up in it. And so I looked at her, you know, and I had the experience here and I had the elegance here, and I go, okay, which eye do you look at? Boom, this one. And you know, it's more browns, but I'm happy with my browns. And you know, if I were to just go someplace, I could just take this with me. Now, one of the things she told me was, this isn't really a highlighter. There's a lot of pigment in it, and she used it on my lid. And it was beautiful on the lid, but yeah, you need a highlighter from somebody else, or you know, one of your other palettes or singles or something. Okay, so this corrector slash primer was $42, which I didn't know till I paid for it, and I went, wow. But I went, well, it's Chanel and it'll last a long time. Everything lasts me a long time, so I'm still happy with it. My friend Louise goes, well, is there anything else you want to see while you're here? Because she'd gone off Easter clothes hunting and didn't find anything, and I said, yes, let's go to the niche perfumes. And she goes, the what? So anyway, we walk around and we finally find a lady that can show us, and turns out she kind of works in the perfumes. We went to Frederic Malle, and I've smelled some of them, so I know what some of them smell like, and I know I love Portrait of a Lady, but it's a little, well, it's great in the winter, but it's a little too much for spring and stuff, and it's a little bit old-fashioned, so you don't feel like that in the spring. And I'd heard of two, and because somebody said, oh, you'd like En Passant, so that's E-N-P-A-S-S-A-N-T. Anyhow, so I smelled that. Oh, it was a little bit like honeysuckles or jasmine or something, and oh, and somebody said, usually it's the first perfume and smell you like. Well, anyway, I like that one a lot. Probably starts at $240. Anyway, the next one I tried was L'Eau d'Eau. Now, I'm not very French, am I? But it's L'Eau-D'-Hiver, and I did not look up what that meant. So I'm sorry, I can't tell you that. But it is mostly gone. Yeah. Anyway, it was another really nice one. Those two, and that was her favorite. And it's probably more versatile because it's got more rivers of scent through it and more complicated. So I think I need them both. Well, see how that goes. Anyway, then we kept walking. And, walking. We didn't walk down to another rack of things, and Louise goes, smell this, this is my favorite. And it turns out it was Antica Farmacista. Did I have it written here somewhere? Yes, Antica Farmacista, A-N-T-I-C-A-F-A-R-M-I-A-C-I something. Anyway, you'd be able to find it on the Nordstrom site. And the one she loved and we kept coming back to was the Vanilla Bourbon Madrino. So it's Mandrin, vanilla, and bourbon. Talk about a gourmand scent. She kept saying, it smells like something you're baking. And it's still here. It is lovely. It's changed a little bit. More the bourbon and vanilla. But the Mandrin in it was, oh, what a great combination. Then I flip it over because we walked all around and we loved all their scents. I mean, this company had a nose working for them. And we go around the other side, and there was white bottles, and they were called Lush Palm. And it is almost gone too, but it is a fresh scent. Not like clean cotton or something, a little more sophistication to it, but I want that one too. I love scent. I just keep wanting it all. Can't wear it all at once, but anyway, that was such fun. Then, I better keep moving. We went, the next day we went and had our hair done. She's got a house, so we get to stay at the house and then finish our shopping and doctors and all that stuff the next day. So, I went to, well, it's called Gem. And we go to Tofina. I go once a year. She's got short hair, so she goes way more often, but I go once a year because it's kind of expensive, and I have her shape it, and then the rest of the year my husband just cuts the bottom off. But I bought a few things, and and they said, do you want a bag? And I go, yes. But I got a bag. And another idea that I think I might do if I ever find frames, you can frame these guys and put them on your wall, and wouldn't it be pretty in a bathroom or something? Well, anyway, my hair is getting thinner and thinner and frizzy, and oh gosh. So she showed me, and we used it, and she's down to the very last bit on hers, and she had me spray some on my hand to see what it was like, and it's called R+Co, so it's R+Co, and the product is called Dallas, and it's a thickening spray. Well, she had me spray a little bit here, and so I kind of went like that, and I let it dry. There was no tacky to it or anything. It just was smooth when it was all done. It was just felt like water. And then after it dried, it felt like that. But this is what it looks like, and it's a great big size. It's probably about $30. This is 8.5 fluid ounces. Dallas is the quintessential step to the mega blow dry. It gives you the option of volume at the roots and control at the ends, as well as body and shine. Spray onto towel-dried hair, then blow dry section by section. Well, section by section is how you're supposed to get all that smooth hair that you come out so pretty. Ain't nobody got time for that. So mine just looks... I can spend 5 minutes on my hair and then ding, done! But anyway, so I got this, and when she went ahead and grabbed the bottle while she was still cutting my hair, because she goes, this is the last one. And it just came in 3 days before, and then when I was checking out and paying for her and this, they said, but it just came in 3 days ago. And so anyway, that salon is loving it. So I put them in my hair today, but I did do it after I towel dried. No, I didn't put it in my hair today. I put in this next thing I'm going to show you. Then, just for fun, because it's expensive, she tried, was the Oribe Anti-Humidity spray, and it was $39. But I knew I wasn't coming back, and I only spend all this once a year, so I went ahead and got it. So here's the fancy box. It reminds me of a Joe Malone box. It's that matte, heavy, cardboardy stuff, and you open it up, and and then you pull out the insert. Anyway. It comes out, and it's all, so it was very well planned. But then you get this inside, and how many ounces is that for 40 bucks? 200 milliliters. Oh, 5.5 ounces. And the lid comes off like that. It's that kind of a sprayer. And let's see what it says. Spray on dry styled hair. Flip head over, repeat. And it's a fine, I sprayed it in. It's a fine spray. Okay. It has kind of a sweet, everybody goes, oh, it smells so good. Well, what does it smell like? Okay, to me it's kind of a sweet, if I say floral, don't think white flowers, but it's not anything like perfume, but it is perfumed. It's a light scent. It's kind of going away now. So that was fun getting hair product besides hairdo. So this morning I tried to copy what she did, which I can't. She ended up taking a curling iron, and then just the ends of my hair, I can't believe how thin it is now, but anyway, just the ends of my hair were curled, so that's what I'm doing now. So that was my fun excitement going to the east side of Lake Washington. And so don't forget, this is what keeps me here and helps me afford all this stuff. No, I don't even. It doesn't even pay for all the stuff I get to make this stuff, but it's such fun. And oh, I took a tub in one of these. I think I did the Ravish. And there's baking soda in here that just really smooths your skin. What's in here? Baking soda, citric acid, kaolin clay, that makes you soft too, cream of tartar, SLSA, which makes it bubble, water, and fractionated coconut oil, and a little bit of fragrance. So that's what's in there, and there's such fun in the tub. And I've always put it in after I get in the tub and the water's still running and going around. But I think what you're supposed to do is wait till the water's done running, and then you put it in with you, and then you watch it bubble and fizzle, and it goes kind of around and stuff. So anyway, thank you for joining me, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.